What's going on YouTube? Keith Moore Jr. here, and for today's video I'm going to be telling you all how to make at least $200 a day with 3D printing. So in October of 2020, one of my good friends and I started our own 3D printing company, and we opened up an Etsy shop and began selling items on Etsy. Now both of us work full-time jobs, so 3D printing is something that we do on the side in addition to both of us having our own businesses as well. But we thought 3D printing would be something good to get into, especially with things like inflation on the horizon and the price of goods going up. What better way to combat that than to start making your items yourself? So it's been less than a year. It's almost a year now. We're coming up on a year here soon. But after about 10 months, we got the business down to where we do a minimum of $200 per day. And we've had days where we will even generate a $4,000 order. So it can definitely vary on how much money you can make. So while we are working on the course right now, I thought it would be a good idea to kind of walk you all through the process of how 3D printing works and show you how I am combining it with my brand that I already have from fitness, and how we're going to be creating products to sell that relate to fitness. So in the future, if people are interested in either purchasing products or getting into 3D printing, you all will be able to find that information on my channel. So I'm trying to bridge the gap between fitness and technology. So to my left here, I have a Prusa Mini. So we actually have over 20 printers, but here in Florida, I have the Prusa Mini, and at our headquarters, we just bought a location recently. We have other Prusa printers. We have Prusa Minis there, but we have some bigger printers as well. And I will put a picture of how our print farm looked a couple of months ago when we had about 8 printers, just so you all can see the other type of printers that we do have. So what I would recommend is you all start out with a Prusa Mini because it is very easy to put together. Now, as far as the designs and things go, yes, that does require skills in order to either come up with your own designs, or that's something that you would have to outsource to have somebody come up with the designs for you. But just for example, to show you all how I plan on bridging the gap between fitness and technology, my business partner and I came up with the concept of having pill containers or supplement containers. So for this one here, the top is like a plate of how a weight plate would be, and it's actually a supplement container that I made completely from scratch. So this will be going on sale within the next 2 weeks on Etsy. So that's in red, and then also have it in black as well. Same thing here, a weight plate as the top. So you can get very creative with the 3D printer, and I'll show you all it does screw off. Then you can just put your supplements in there and then screw the top back on. And in addition to this, something that is very crucial to me as well is taking my protein. So we're able to make bigger containers like I have here. Same thing, weight plate as the top. And this is actually 3 servings of protein that I have in here. So this is something that you all will be able to take with you on the go, carry it around rather than trying to, put your protein in like a Ziploc bag or something when you're traveling. These are containers that can actually store your supplements, and this will have a red color as well, so we'll be mixing the colors. Now let's get into how you can make at least $200 per day with the 3D printer. Now, when you create these products, obviously you have to see what similar products are selling for in the market, but you are essentially creating your own margins. And I would recommend you use something like social media or Etsy, Pinterest, things like that. Or some people like to use their own website to sell their own products. Literally, the sky's the limit, because you're actually creating products that you are interested in, hopefully. So that's why my business partner and I decided, as you know, one of our businesses that we're doing with 3D printing is to print fitness products, because that is something that we are into. So why not combine that with an already existing business? Now, how the process works, and after I describe the process, it'll be at a high level. I'm going to actually show you all a TikTok video of how a container that I just showed you all is made. So first and foremost, you need to get a printer. All the printers that we have are Prusa, so that's what I'm going to be biased towards. And like I said here, Prusa Mini, it's a lot easier to set up. So you get the printer, you assemble it, you download the Prusa software onto your laptop, and then at that point you either come up with your own design and create that using software, or you can outsource it. You will have to find people online that will create the design for you, and in order for it to be compatible with Prusa, it needs to be a .stl file. And then at that point, once you have the file, you input it into Prusa, and then you do whatever sizing, scaling that you need to do, and then you begin printing the product, and you select whatever color filament that you want. Now, the process sounds easy, but I will let you all know it was a learning curve for me. Luckily, my business partner is an engineer, and he's essentially a genius. He doesn't realize it, I don't think, but literally when I'm doing research and development for different products, I literally just have to call him, and I may tell him something's not looking right with the print, and he will literally tell me what settings to change. So there is going to be a learning curve, but for that, we are actually later this year or early next year coming out with a 3D printing course where we will be providing step-by-step instructions for how to assemble the 3D printer, how to get a design, create a design, and then how to print it. And we'll be going over what the settings should be for different products, and how to set up an Etsy shop to begin selling on Etsy. That's where we generate most of our sales right now, but we also do wholesale orders. So it's a very profitable business as long as you take the time to understand it and learn what you're doing. Now, this is not going to be something that you're just going to be able to, buy a printer and immediately begin making money. It does require a lot of hours of work, but once you are able to get that process down, the sky is literally the limit. So I wanted to share this video with you all for two reasons. One, to let you all know how to make extra income, and two, to make you all aware that we will be opening up a third Etsy store here soon, where we will be selling fitness products that are 3D printed. So we will have things like the containers that I showed you all. We will also be having shoe racks that you can put on your Pelotons and hang your shoes on there. We'll be having phone holders for squat racks for your bike. So the opportunities are going to be endless, and I would appreciate it if you all would definitely support us. I'll be dropping a link when the store is ready. But in addition to that, with inflation, as I mentioned earlier, I think it's going to be very important that people learn how to do things like 3D printing. So be on the lookout for our course coming up later this year or early next year. And then last but not least, I am going to have my business partner on the channel, and we're going to essentially talk to you all to kind of answer questions that you all may have about 3D printing and go more into detail about how we got started and show you all some of our other products. I'm not going to share that in this video because these are not fitness related products, and this is a fitness channel, so it's no point to show those products, honestly. But as we come up with more fitness products, I will be showing them. So right now I'm in the process of printing a push-up, like a perfect push-up. It's essentially like a push-up handle. So maybe I'll be showing you all a video if that print goes well. Still doing a little R&D with that to make sure everything is sized out properly. But hopefully I can get that printed and do a quick video and post it for you all on the channel of me doing push-ups with something that I 3D printed. So I hope you all found this video helpful. Please leave any comments or questions you have about 3D printing below, and when I have my business partner on the channel, we will be sure to answer and address a lot of the questions that you all may have. But as always, appreciate the continued support. This video was a little different, but I've still made sure to tie fitness in with the topic because got some dope products dropping for you all soon. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, catch you on the next one. Peace.